Hi everyone, welcome back to the Wilson Sports Network. I'm your sports reporter, Madi Wolfe. Today I'm here with varsity cheerleaders Steph Atlas, Jaqui Thompson, and Sammie Serafini. Thank you girls for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
How long have you been cheering for?
I've been cheering since I was 5, so it's been quite a while, 11 years for me.
I did cheer when I was really younger, but I joined Wilson Cheer about 4 years ago.
And I'm the same as Steph. I've been cheering since I was about 5, so that's about 10 years now.
What made you want to start cheering?
I grew up in a football family. Both of my brothers played and loved it, and my dad is, as most of you know, the head coach of our varsity football team. So I've just always been around the sport, and whenever I would go to the varsity games, I would see the cheerleaders and be like, wow, that looks really fun. I wish I could do that. And then I found out about the youth team, and I joined as soon as I could at 5 years old.
My sister always did cheer, and my mom really encouraged it, but I really started cheer here during COVID in 8th grade because there was really nothing else to do, and Stephanie came up to me in the lunchroom and was like, you should join the cheer team, and then I did.
For me, it was mostly my mom wanted to become a coach, and because of my earlier years in dance, I thought I'd fit in pretty well, so I started and was Steph.
What are practices like?
It really depends. It really depends. Beginning of the season, it's more trying things out, new stunts, very free. We just go and we have fun. All of our practices are fun, don't get me wrong. But halfway through the season, we start buckling down on dances, getting skills set instead of trying new ones. And then near the end of the season, we get to competition season. It gets stressful.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fun. And I'm always so glad to get to see my girls after a long day at school. But sometimes we get a little frustrated when our stunts aren't hitting. It's okay. But we always have fun.
My favorite part about practices during this point in the cheer season is that we start new things right at the beginning, but right now we're really working on them, and you get to see them become perfect, and it's amazing. It's my favorite part.
Definitely, that's probably one of my favorite parts too, is definitely getting all that hard work, and then at the end of the seasons, practicing for comps is so nerve-wracking, but when you win, it feels amazing.
The day after a comp is the best practice.
Yes, it's the best.
Unless we do bad, then it's a little
Then
awkward.
it's a little sad.
What is your dream job?
I want to be a sports agent, particularly for the NFL, but I'll take what I can get.
My dream job is to be a lawyer, but I plan on going to school for politics and then eventually moving on to law school afterwards.
Yeah, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be an interior designer and a dance teacher. So those are my top two.
The two things
That's
you're
cute.
good at.
The only two things
I'm
ever.
good at, guys.
Since you're closer to the court, unlike you are in football, what's that like?
I am never more scared for my life than when I go to a basketball game. I'll just be standing there in the middle of my cheer, and I'll look up, and there's 3 tall, sweaty men sprinting after me. It is so scary. The ball flies at your head, and you can't react because then you'll look silly.
Yeah.
And so you can't scream or react, so you literally just have to stand there and hope you can get out of the way before you get pummeled by these. And they'll sometimes back up on you on accident, and they're drenched in sweat, wet to the touch.
Stop.
It is so bad.
No, I definitely like basketball more than football for a lot of reasons. One, because it's warmer, but 2, we're a lot closer to the sport, and we're a lot closer to the crowd. Because in football, you're really far away, and sometimes you can't even tell who's who.
Yeah.
But I really like watching basketball games, especially since my boyfriend's on the team. But it's nice to be able to stand there and actually see who's doing what for once.
What's going on. For me, I like being closer because you can see what's going on a lot clearer, and it helps me understand the game. But one thing about it is the refs do not care.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
are in the middle of a cheer, they will get in your spot and make you move away.
How do you predict your season to go? Do you think you'll win sectionals?
I think it's going to go very well. We have improved so much, even from just football season, and especially last basketball season. We just keep getting better, And our division just got switched. So we used to compete, kind of everyone was just lumped into one. So it was all the like A schools and above competing against each other and B schools and below, which wasn't really fair to us as a D school. So what they did is they split it up more evenly. So now we'll only be competing with people that we should be competing with, so other D schools. So I think we have a really good chance at sectionals and hoping to make it to states.
Yes.
And one of the biggest problems with comp is that you only have one chance, and it's like very nerve-wracking. But I feel like with the people we have on the mat this season, it's a small team, but it's so like welcoming. Like everyone's nice, everyone trusts each other, and trust is a big thing, especially when you're throwing girls up into the air. And with that trust, I believe like we can do what we can do without the judges, with the judges there, which will help us win.
Yeah, I think our girls this year, our team, are a lot better than they were last year. We've definitely all improved, whether that was off season or on the mat. But I think it doesn't really matter if we win or not. It's just about us having fun together and us bonding more and more for next year.
But I want to win.
I still want to win.
I still want to win. I want to win.
What's your favorite stunt?
That is so hard. I love stunts.
Yeah.
I really like our partner stunts right now. It's a front walkover inversion to ball up twist down. And our brand new stunt with Jaqui, we have a beautiful straight up lip extension, which is our cheer team at least. It's our first time ever being able to do a straight up lip extension without a brace.
Yeah.
So.
But I love my lip extension, but it's a little scary. But my favorite like fun stunt to do is like shoulder sits, where you just sit on a random person's shoulders. They're just so fun to throw randomly.
Yeah. We haven't done very many of these so far this year, but last year we worked on baskets a lot for our routine. Baskets are for sure my favorite stunt that I have ever done. I was waiting so long since I was so little to do them, and then when I finally got to do them, I freaked out and almost landed on my head. We're not going to talk about that part.
So, based on past years, what are like competitions like in like? Because I know we only gone to one game, but like, what are games like as season goes on?
So comps are very different between the fall and winter seasons. The routines could not be more different.
Yeah.
It's a lot more energetic. It's a lot more fast paced. There's a lot more like crowd participation. Like when we hit our jump sequence, all the cheerleaders in the crowd yell hit. And when we're starting like our final dance, which is kind of like the upbeat, most fun part, in my opinion at least, people clap to the beat. And it's just, it really brings the whole cheer community together. It doesn't matter what team you're on. It's more of, hey, we're all here together. We all want to do good and we all want to win, but we also know we all love each other and we always want the others to succeed. Yeah, I love comps.
The thing about football comps is that they seem to be shorter. Basketball comps, they could last the whole day.
Yeah.
And so you're on the mat for like 3 minutes, and then you spend the rest of the day sitting in this like super hot gym with like
the most
random food you can find, and like and our uniforms are orange, so we have the most random like colors on top of them for whatever t-shirt they sell. So we look like a bunch of
we're in like bright blue t-shirts and like orange skirts.
The most horrendous outfits, but it's so fun, especially when you know that you did amazing on the routine. The energy is just incredible after that.
It really brings the team together.
I think I love basketball cheer way more than football cheer, because as a young age I always looked up to all-star cheerleading, knowing I've always wanted to do all-star cheerleading. Basketball's the closest that I've gotten, and it's so much fun, and it just feels like I have a better bond with basketball cheer with like the girls and stuff, because we work together more than football.
I don't know if I can say this, so you might have to cut this out. My tip for basketball games, because you're single, find a really cute boy in the basketball game, and then all of a sudden you're paying attention all 4 quarters. Your eyes never leave the court. There you go, Maddie.
There you go. That's how to watch basketball.
Thank you, girls, for being here with me today. I'm Madi Wolfe, your sports reporter, with your scoop on Wilson Sports.
Thank you.